Welcome back to Snow Dogs Cooking, where if we can cook it, so can you, because trust me, I'm not as good at this as you guys seem to think I am, but we're just gonna keep it going because we're on a roll making videos, so we're gonna keep going. Today, we thought, since this coming weekend is that fancy football game thing that's happening, we don't really watch football, but we thought we would make something that would be fun for your watch party. It could be for your football watch party or your hockey watch party or whatever, but basically this is a really easy appetizer slash lunch slash dinner, whatever you want to make it be, something easy to share with people and friends when they come over. We're gonna make some French dip sliders, which sound amazing, and no, I've never made them before, so hopefully it works out. If it doesn't work out, you'll never see this video. If you see this video, it means it works out. Of course, as always, you know she's here, best kitchen helper ever, and nobody else. Where's the other two? Well, we got third best kitchen helper over here keeping my spot on the couch warm. And we got second best kitchen helper over here. Were you napping? We're gonna make food. You wanna make food in the kitchen? Or, okay, you go back to napping. Yeah, you go back to napping. All right, we're gonna go over everything you are going to need for this recipe. You're gonna need a little bit of butter. You're gonna need some slider rolls. I'm choosing to use the Hawaiian dinner rolls because, you know, that's just what we're going with. You're gonna need some onions. I used 2 regular sized sweet onions, onions of your choice. And of course, I already cut mine up. You're gonna need some roast beef. Look at how much this roast beef costs. This is ridiculous. I got roast beef that wasn't on sale, but it looked good. That's ridiculous. You could also take and make your own and shred it. You're gonna need cheese. We're using provolone cheese. You're gonna need some fresh parsley. And then we're gonna need some au jus sauce for dipping. Now you could either make your own, or you can buy one of these pre-made, or you can use these. This is probably the easiest for just about anybody to make, is this packet stuff. Or you can also buy it in the can, I guess. I didn't see any, so I bought that instead. This is basically everything we're gonna need to make these beautiful sliders. We're gonna guarantee that Kira doesn't come in here. Preheat your oven to 350. While your oven is preheating, you're gonna need like 2.5 to 3 tablespoons of butter, depending on how many onions. Again, I have 2 onions that I chopped up there. We're gonna melt this butter in the pan. You're also gonna wanna take another 2 tablespoons of butter and set it aside. We're gonna use that later. So first, we're gonna put this butter in the pan. We're gonna take the paper off of it though. Ready? Butter into the pan. Get it all melty. Basically what we're doing here is we're caramelizing onions. Now, for those of you that are gonna be like, oh, I don't like onions. I used to say the exact same thing. Use something else. Use mushrooms, or do mushrooms and onions. You're cooking it. Whatever your heart desires. Put it in there, it'll be great. Butter melted. Take your onions, put them in the pan. Hey, get out of there. There you go. Stir them around. Get them coated in that butter. And then we're just gonna let them sit and do their thing. Oh, I don't know if I said it. This is over like a medium-high heat. That's what you want it at, like a medium. If you have an electric stove, put it on like a 6. If you have a gas stove, I don't know what to tell you. Also, I didn't know this was a thing, but apparently they make tearless onions now. I bought these because Meyer was out of every other type of onion. And then I found out when I got home that they're tearless. Should we hang out on the floor together while we're waiting for the onions to be done? You can't eat onions, so I'm gonna have to get you a treat. Are you okay with that? So yeah, I guess I'm okay with that. Ooh. Stuff in the back of my car fell on them and like squished that end.
So I gotta cut the whole thing, eh?
Cut the whole thing in half. So I don't know if you want to do it on there, or that's a clean cookie sheet with a thing, whatever's easiest. But
I don't know.
I know. That's why I tasked you with this job. Because you're right. Look at this one's like folded up on this side a little bit. So, oh, that could work. That could work. It's going to make the bottoms a little thin maybe, but...
Not really.
So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to do what Jamie's doing here. And you're going to go ahead and cut these in half. Slowly, gently. You got this. These are starting to sizzle. It's going to be amazing. Did you do it?
Yeah, it made it easier to cut all the way around the outside and then just kind of lob it in half. So I just kind of cut all the way around the outside.
Okay. And then look at that. The whole top comes off.
Almost. I must have missed the cut right there.
It's okay, you got it. All right. So this is where we're going to build our stuff. But we still have our onions on here. If you want, again, totally optional, I like to put salt, or not salt, but pepper and a little bit of garlic salt on the onions because it'll be delicious. Not a lot, just a little. Gives a little extra flavor.
A little more.
That's perfect. All right, so while the onions are cooking, we're gonna take our cheese. You're gonna need like 6 slices on the bottom. So we're gonna take this provolone cheese and kind of arrange it on the bottom here. And don't worry, there's gonna be more cheese. We're gonna arrange it better than this. There you go, like that. Now we're gonna put meat on top of this. So I have about a little over a pound of roast beef, and pretty much all of this is gonna go on here. Oh, Memphis, you can have some roasted beef. What do you think of that? All right, good job. Now, I don't think I mentioned this when I said to get roast beef. I got this shaved thin, so you can see it's nice and thin, and we are just gonna start taking this, slowly piling it on here. I'm gonna arrange it nicer than this, trust me. All right, so we have the meat arranged, and you wanna make it even. Try to make it even thickness all the way across. That's why I went with the really thinly shaved. Now, there's cheese on the bottom. We're now gonna put the onions on the top of here, and then we're gonna put cheese on top of that. But we have some meat. You want a bite? Let's see. Oh man, what do you think? Bite for you? She's like, whoa, roast beef? Oh my goodness. I guess we'll go in order. Even though you're third best kitchen helper ever, you are second. Excuse me, ma'am. Here you go, ready? It's roast beef. Whoa, that's what's happening in there. And you, miss, I was taking a nap. There, you got it, got it. Those are my fingers. She's like, I'm just making sure I got it. Oh my goodness. Y'all got roast beef. Spoiled doggos. Ooh, I probably could have done 3 onions if I wanted extra onions, but I think 2 is probably perfect for Jamie and I. So this is how done we did our onions. You can go further. You can have them be more caramelized. Again, whatever your heart desires. But this is how we like ours. So now we're going to take these, put them on top of here. So Jamie's going to take the onions and spread them out all over the top of the meat. The dogs are like, wait a minute, there's roast beef up there. I just figured out what it is. I think that's going to be enough onion.
Oh, yeah, plenty.
Spread all over. Ooh. And then we're going to put some cheese on top of it. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so good. Or I'm starving.
Right.
Probably a little bit of both. Onions are on. Now, we're going to top it with cheese. I have 6 slices of cheese left, so we're going to arrange it on here. Just like that. Now we're going to put the lid on it. But we're not done yet. Remember that butter we set aside? We're going to go ahead and melt that. Now we're going to take our melted butter and this cool little brush. Why couldn't I think of what that was called? And we're going to brush the top of this. So we're just going to take some in here and start brushing the top of the buns. It's going to make them nice and crunchy on the top. And then, remember that parsley, that fresh parsley? We're just going to sprinkle a little bit on top here. Totally not needed. It's kind of just for looks, but I mean, tell me that doesn't look beautiful. Beautiful. Now, oh, this looks so good, hon. We're going to put this in the oven for like 10 to 15 minutes. Basically, we're trying to heat up the meat, melt the cheese, and get that top nice and toasty. Into the oven it goes. We're going to make the packet Au Jus Sauce. So if you get the packet, follow the instructions on the back. This one is 1 packet of this and 3 cups of cold water. And we're going to put it in here, stir it together, and bring it to a boil. All right, I did what it said. Now we're just going to stir this until it comes to a boil. And would you look at that? The Bellies up have graced us with their presence, which means it's going to be an amazing day. Look at you. You're so stinking cute. This is almost done. And those are looking pretty amazing. I think that's probably going to come out of the oven pretty soon here. Oh my goodness. Not only did I get them out of the oven, I got them on a cutting board without dropping anything. This is gonna be great. I think we're gonna cut like this piece and this piece out so we can see what the middle looks like and get a good thumbnail. Okay, we cut one. Go ahead and pull it out of there. Oh, look at that.
A perfect little slider.
Oh my goodness. Look at how beautiful this looks. Oh yeah, this is gonna be delicious. Okay.
Ooh, you smell that. Oh, hi.
Hello.
Where'd you come from?
She's like, the oven's off. I decided to come join the excitement. Oh my goodness. It's melty. It's dippy. That juice is really hot. Please don't burn yourself. Yeah?
Oh, perfect.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see the
It's a
inside
little
of that.
warm.
Oh my gosh. They look amazing. Perfection. Ooh. So I had to make them look really cool for a thumbnail. This turned out absolutely amazing. I can't wait to finish this video so I can eat another one because these are delicious. Oh, look. Third best kitchen helper ever. Not yours. So for those of you that are wondering if you can reheat these later, you can eat them cold, you can reheat them later. They reheat really well in the air fryer. They like crisp back up. So you just put them in an airtight container if you have some leftovers and heat them up later. But like I said, if you're making them for your watch parties, your sports game watch party, then they'll be gone. Trust me, they'll be gone. Let us know what you guys want to see us make next. Let us know down in the comments below. Next week, I think there's a donut recipe coming. It's already done. So that'll be next week. So instead of watching the football game, you can come watch us make donuts. All right, you guys, we hope you enjoyed today's video. As always, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Stay positive, dream big, and we will see you again soon. Goodbye, audience.